Hello everyone, my name is the Jurassic Insider and welcome back to Jurassic World, a game. I hope you're all having a good day because I know I am. And welcome on back, we're back here. And this is part 2 of this little thing where I'm just going to be checking out the new update, which I've already kind of seen the most of it, but we haven't checked out the mutants yet. So that is my plan today. Let's see what the mutants are all about. I don't know if they're actually called mutants. I just called them that because I thought that was what they said in the cliff notes of the update, but I could be wrong. Maybe they're just called something else. I don't know. I haven't seen them in the game yet, so we'll just have to see today. I'm excited though. So let's get started here. It still shocks me every time whenever I join the game. I've only joined the game a couple times since I came back to play. The fact that I have such little bucks. You know what? When is the next time I'm going to hatch a Pteranodon? Probably not anytime soon. I might as well take that deal. Doesn't seem half bad. But yes, we have to be very conservative with our bucks nowadays, which is something that we didn't used to have to do. We used to be pretty free and stuff because we had worked on it for years, and now, well, we're back at the bottom, so we have to build up once again. But I'm excited. Let's check out the mutants. I already see the pasta suit just has one, and I don't know if we can afford that one. I'm not sure which ones we can afford. But anywho, it's a nice Sunday afternoon, or it's actually Saturday. I completely lost track of time because my break just started, so it doesn't really even matter anymore. Every day is the same day. And I'm just very excited, honestly, because now I have time to do stuff like this. I also have other stuff to do, but not as much as I used to have, 8 hours of just school. This is going to be a lot more subdued in comparison, so hopefully that will give me plenty of time to play this awesome, lovely game that I'm just really excited to get back into every single time. Sometimes I forget how much I enjoy playing it, and then I come back and I'm like, oh yeah, I really love this game, don't I? Even throughout all the struggles and stuff. And again, you only get better the more and more I start doing stuff, more battles, more creatures we unlock, which right now is kind of a struggle just because of the bucks. But the bucks aren't a huge deal. We just have to be more patient and more active so that we don't have to speed up things at the last minute. And speaking of which, that means we're going to need to start this tournament early. What is this? Just more recurring events, new recurring events? This too? Okay, I'll take that. A couple of loyalty points isn't too shabby. Oh yeah, they group everything together now, so that's really nice. You don't have to spend as much time as you used to have to. And I'm still trying to do this, and then yeah, we basically just have the Shake the Earth event for Pteranodon Gen 2 at this point, so we'll see what that is. Let me check out if the Jurassic Park gates is the same thing. I know I missed out on a 10th anniversary statue, which really sucks. Somebody in my comments section told me that, and I was like, man, come on, I don't even care about the Draco Lux Gen 2 or whatever it's called. Yeah, we already have like 3 of those. We've already had those for a while now. But if I wanted anything, it was that 10th anniversary statue. But, oh well, I guess this is what happens when you just leave for a prolonged period of time. And you know what? I can live with that, to be honest. It will be in my memory. Not necessarily, but we'll say it anyways. Yeah, so we're going to get started on some of that stuff. But right now, I think, let's check out the heroics stuff. I think that's what it's called, right? Heroics, not mutants. So here it is, and I think we need to do some missions or something before. Yeah, okay. We need to actually unlock the DNA. It costs 100, so we're going to have to do the event as well. So let's see what we actually have to do in order to do this. Where is the... It's over here, okay. So, gain 50 Triceratops heroic shards. So I guess the only way I can do that is from the event, right? Yeah. So let's check out this event, see if it's good. It doesn't look too hard so far, so that's a good thing. That's a very, very good thing, in fact. Oh, we already see the Triceratops there with the heroic badge thing. I'm really curious to see if it increases past level 40, if that's what's going on, or if it's something else. I'm not sure. My friend that I was talking about from my last episode, who I met, who plays this game now, he told me about the heroics, and then he showed me one of them, but I wasn't paying too much attention because we were doing a lot of other stuff at the time, too, so if I had maybe paid a little bit closer, I could have seen the level and seen like whether it was going to be, like how it works basically, like if they go above level 40 whatever. So it's going to be a genuine surprise to me because I haven't watched any Jurassic World game videos out right now, or at least not too much of anything. So we'll put in the Rodrigo, and then that means that the Mahjong will switch in, and then we'll use an amphibian to kill the Mahjong. We'll say nothing too crazy. We'll do, yeah, one of you guys, and then we will do a random carnivore. We'll just put in something real quick. How about, yeah, you look pretty unassuming. How about you? So, how have you guys been? I've been doing great recently, and I'm really excited to get back into it, like I already said. But, yeah, lots of fun and exciting projects. What should next episode be? I'm actually thinking about that right now. I think next episode we will do the tournament, the Pteranodon Gen 2 tournament. I think that might be the best course of action to do, because I really do want that Pteranodon Gen 2. It feels like I didn't miss out too much on tournaments. I don't exactly know what tournaments came out, but I know it wasn't anything insane like highly coveted creatures like Megalosaurus or anything. I don't think so, at least. There's a possibility, there's a small chance that maybe something like that came out and it just snuck under the radar, or like at least I didn't know about it, but I highly doubt it. I feel like I would have known if there was something like that. I think the only creatures that I'm really looking out for right now is Megalosaurus and Troodon. Those are the ones that I really want right now. There's probably a couple others here and there that I also would like, but those are the main ones. I'm just trying to collect those legacy hybrids, or I guess legacy ultra hybrids as we used to call them, or like the tourney hybrids basically, because that is really nice to have once we start knocking those guys out, especially getting some more of those pterosaurs and amphibians, because we always love those. It's always worth getting more pterosaurs and amphibians. You can never have too many, because, well, I guess nobody has too many because they're the least common, but that's why we're getting Pteranodon Gen 2. It'll be a solid thing to have. Although we're probably going to need to sacrifice it just to get the flock, which is probably worth it, yes, but it's more of doing the collector's exchange. It's more of that thing where it's like we're getting creatures, we get to use it like maybe once or twice, and then it's just vanished into thin air. Like, don't get me wrong, this one is way better than the Caprodactylus one, like by a mile, by multiple miles, in fact. But at the same time, I still feel like the concept is a little bit broken, just getting rid of dinosaurs instead of gaining them. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, but oh well. You get the little unlock symbol. I guess it's kind of worth it. This time I don't feel too bad, especially since it's very cheap. Usually it's not, so this time I'm not going to fuss too much about it. I'm glad that they at least gave us the opportunity, and it wasn't absolutely absurd. I would love to have a pterosaur flock, so it is not a huge deal for me personally. I don't mind it too much. It's like a heroic, I guess. Right now, it just looks like a normal, like one of those OD creatures, the ones where it's over level 40 by default. So nothing crazy here yet, but I wonder what the heroics is, because that would be crazy if it's just a creature that goes over level 40, because that's something people have wanted for years. Again, I'm totally out of the loop. Like, I've been on Discord and stuff, but I haven't read a lot of the messages recently. I've just sort of been lurking in the background. So, by the way, if you want to, join the Discord server. It's in the link in the description. Yeah, that was really hard to say. A link in the description. Yeah, go check that out. It's very cool. We have some very intellectual people over there. And also, we have a lot of fun. We're just very fun over there. And you can go check it out. I recently revamped it as well. So we got a bunch of new channels and cool perks and stuff that are really fun and neat to have and whatnot. Oh, shoot. Wait, I do need to shout out this one guy. I said I would. He boosted me 2 times and I never gave him a shout out on Discord. I feel horrible, actually, because I feel like I 100% should have done that a while ago. Let me see. I definitely would like to shout this guy out because he is awesome. His name is Shamed1. His name is Shamed1, and you can go see him over on Discord. And he's just fantastic, bro. This guy, he's a legend. I never thought anybody would ever boost me on Discord. It's just incredible to see, and I genuinely don't think I deserve it, but thank you so much for doing it anyways, and it made a lot of people on Discord really happy, so thank you for that, and I'll make sure to put a link comment at the top. Sorry it took me so long. It took me actually over a month to get to you, but here it is. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and hopefully you have a good rest of your day, and I hope you continue to watch the channel. But thank you so much. You genuinely didn't have to do that, but I'm really happy that you did, because it just shows how much, like how far we came that people will do that, just support the server. It's just genuinely unbelievable. So we did do the mission here, and that means that we got a new one probably. Yeah, have 1 heroic Triceratops with 1 star. So let's see if we can do that real quick. Alright, I'm excited. We're going to use our OG Triceratops, because I feel like if any of them deserve to be awesome, it's this guy. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a cool little animation as well, like an evolution animation. Oh, that's sick. Oh my god. Herd power 1. Oh, they're like the bosses now. They have like different stats and stuff. Add the stats of your allies to your heroic. Crazy. By leveling up as a heroic dino, your creatures get an ability to use in battle and a stats upgrade, which is just great to see. Okay, so the next one is 300. Looks like we're using the 6-star system again, and look at that already. What an upgrade already. 1095 health. and 280 attack. Let's go, bro. So good. Oh my god. Oh, that's so cool. So do we have to feed it every time, or did they just automatically upgrade to the next level? Or do we have to do individual feeding sessions? I think we might have to feed it individually. We can't just like boost it to the next star with each feed. Otherwise, I think it would be a little bit too simple and a little bit too cheap, because I feel like we can get 300 not too hard, you know? It's already got really good stats at this level. Like, come on, that is on the level of like some like level 30 legendaries. It's very good for a common, bro. Our original Triceratops got a nice upgrade. It's got this cool mist to it, and then those little DNA hexagons. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my god, Tricera, you got an upgrade finally. Okay, so I guess we have this with the other ones as well. Right, so we do get this mission, so that gives us a little bit more to work towards. As well as a new mission, I'm assuming, which is probably going to be to get it to the next level. Use heroic ability. Never mind. Okay, we can do that as well. Let me look at the Dilophosaurus, because I'm super intrigued to see. Should we do this one first? Oh, we need different ones for each one. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Should we do this one? What do I have to do? Is there an event for this? There is an event for this. Okay, great. Good. Okay, we'll have to do that then. I'm 100% sure we're going to have to do that. Alright, guys, so here's the course of action. Should we do an event first for the Dilophosaurus? Or I guess we have to do an event for either. Should we try out the Triceratops? Can we use it in normal battles, or are there specific events like the bosses? Because the specific event like bosses, that won't be that useful, to be honest. But I don't think there is. I think you can use them in your general battles. Because I remember my friend who I was talking about who plays this game, like, he was showing me his lineup. And it was like in his lineup, and it was already really good. So I can't imagine that Pasta Suches, dude. It's gonna be awesome. Eventually they'll do a legendary even. Oh, this has so much potential, and I just really hope these mods aren't like the boss ones. Like, you know what I mean by mods, like the boosters. I really hope they're not like the boss ones where, yeah, they're good, but they're more of like an unnecessary bonus. You know, something you can have, but they're kind of just there to exist, and they're more of a way for your enemies to be annoying. Clearly, I haven't done this in a while. Holy, that was rough. But if it is the fact that you can use it in like normal battles, and it's actually genuinely really useful and adds like a new mechanic to the game that we haven't seen before, that's the kind of stuff I really want to see. That's the kind of stuff I've been saying this game really needs for a while. I mean, it's kind of like what mods were whenever they came out. You know, they were this revolutionary concept, but then they started shuffling them into the corner, and then they became not required for battles, and then they started just becoming another facet of the game that was super necessary. But we got the first glossary badge there, which is really nice to see. And finally, I think we'll jump into the battles so we can check that out. And let's see if maybe we can knock out the Dilophosaurus event. Where is it? It's over here, okay. Where is the Dilophosaurus one? This one's Triceratops. Ooh, you have to get there. I think, right? Yeah, you have to get there first. So we have to do Triceratops first. So we're probably not going to get to Dilophosaurus this episode unless we can make this a little bit of a longer episode, but it's already like a two-parter thing. And that's the point. It's more me just discovering the new update and stuff. Saying I'm back, we could probably save the rest of it for a future episode. Plus, this isn't really our absolute #1 priority, since we still do have to catch up on events, get some grinding done, get some books up. We're going to need to start clearing out our decorations, you know, placing everything, deleting it, I guess selling it for coin, and then being able to start selling that in the trade harbor for some bucks. We don't actually have a tremendous amount, but 158 is still too much. I would like to clear out a lot more of that so we can start recycling and see if we can get some buck trades, because that is always really useful and really nice to have. So definitely worth a shot, right? I think so. I think it will be. All right then. So what should we do? We can get the Triceratops to the next heroic level and see maybe if that's possible, or it just, you know, might not be possible. It could just be, you know, just something that like you're just feeding it basically, just like you would with boss game. What is this called, by the way? I think they're called heroic shards. Yeah, something like that. Do I get missions for the Dilophosaurus one or not? No, I'm still getting this Triceratops DNA. Okay, that's okay. So let's use the Triceratops first, though, in this next battle. I don't think there's any cooldown bonus like there is with the bosses, but that's probably for the best. Like, I think that would get a little OP. So where is it already? It's gonna be low. It's not gonna be that high, to be honest, because it's not that strong yet. It will be, but not right now. Yeah, right now it's just sort of like just kind of a middle of the road. You know, it's kind of around the level 20 tournament creatures, so it's decent for right now. Right, so let's pull out the old strat that we always used to do. We will take out Anarog, and then that will make, I think, that will make Guanlong switch in, right? And then we have Guanlong, who will be taken out by, we'll use the Nundi again, and then a final Heroic, which will be the Triceratops. Ooh, okay, we have them all here. That's very nice. So this actually shows that it's being used, and it has the mod too. So add 25% of the current stats of your allies to your Heroic this turn. So let's see how that works. I'm very curious. I wonder if you can select between them two once you unlock more and more, or you're just stuck with the one that you have. Because it would be nice to have options for sure. So we'll just see. I want to see it switch in, and then we'll actually get a taste of what it is. Oh, he didn't switch. That isn't good. That is not the best. Okay, there we go. He switched out. Finally. Oh, we're still live with one of the Anorogs. I forgot this is like a lower tier battle. We gotta get into the hard stuff, you know, try those Indoraptors again. I guess we can do Battle Stage Infinite. That's what that's for. Just to test out your strongest creatures. So we might as well try that out. I need to catch up on some of my videos, bro. Like, I need to watch Bonnie's vids. I need to watch Manga's vids. It's been a while. There's a lot of these guys. I want to tune into some of your guys' live streams, you know. It's been a while since I've seen a Keeg or Gaming Mastodonosaurus live stream, and I would really love to do that because it's been so long. I just enjoy watching you guys so much because it's just great to see what you guys are up to and what you guys are doing in your parks and stuff. And I feel like during my absence, I wasn't really doing that as much because, of course, I wasn't even recording, so I wouldn't be watching other videos about the game. But now I can, and so we'll check out. We'll see what you guys are doing, what you guys are up to. Let me know. Always let me know about your park and your creatures and stuff. I'm always very curious to know. I just love seeing those comments and just having a great conversation. So never hesitate on that because it's just something I really enjoy doing and something I don't mind. So let's see what this booster thing is gonna do, whatever it's called. We only get to use it once, I think, right? I'm not sure. Herd power 1. Okay, so we didn't get much because we used it after everything died. But that's okay. We'll go 1, 2 attacks, and then block for 2, reserve for 3. So do I lose the health and attack after this round, or do I keep it for the rest of the match? You keep it, okay. So why wouldn't you just activate it at the beginning? Why don't they just pre-activate it for you? What's the point of you choosing to activate? Oh, okay, so no, it does go away, okay. So in that case, it's just sort of decent, but I could see it being way more useful if it gets, like, if the percent goes higher and higher in those higher evos. I'm not sure exactly how they do it. Maybe it's a completely different mod, but the fact that it said herd power 1 proves that it's going to say herd power 2, 3, etc. So it's probably only going to get more applicable and useful from here. So we still need a few more to get there, but I think this mission will give it to us, yeah. Alright, so we will take that just, well, 300, perfect. That's exactly how much we need. What is the next mission? We'll check that out real quick. Gain 300 Triceratops Heroic Shards, so that'll take a little bit more time, and then have 1 Heroic Triceratops with 2 stars, which we're going to do just right now. Just like that, it hence. Oh, awesome. There it is. It's an awesome trike. Oh, what was that? Do you see that glitch there for a second? And a new star. Beautiful. Hello there, pretty. So it just goes up to level 2. I see. Okay, so it's going to just end at level 6, I'm assuming. And then that'll be it. Oh, you're so precious. Oh, yeah, you're strong now, aren't you? All right, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Right, okay, then. I guess we will have to see with that, because I think we're still going to have to do a lot more if we want to get it to a really high, good level. So I think in the meanwhile, let's just check out Battle Stage Infinite for today, see how hard it is. Looks pretty difficult, but nothing that we can't handle, I don't think. Let's try to actually win this, because I haven't done a bunch of the Battle Stage Infinite, to be honest. So I'd really love to do a streak of this and just try to do it as much as I can every day if possible. So we're going to see if that is. It probably will be possible. You know, summer break and all. It's definitely a lot more feasible now than it was a little while ago. So I will take what I can get, you know. I will enjoy my time doing these events and stuff, because it's just been so long. So why wouldn't I be excited to do them again? Right, so this time I don't think we have to do anything crazy. I think our last creature in the back is going to have to be really good. Aw, frick, it's one of these, isn't it? Okay, new strat. Wait, no, it's going to switch. If I put in a herbivore first, it's going to switch into the herbivore. So we're going to need a carnivore to kill Stegoceratops. So we'll say it has about 9,000 health. So we'll say something about with a 1,000 attack. It's probably good enough to kill it in 4 hits. Which is still pretty absurd, honestly. Let's do Spinoraptor. It's been a while since I've used any of these guys, let alone Spinoraptor. And then we could do either a pterosaur or a herbivore. I'd say a herbivore is probably our best bet since we have stronger herbivores. I would say Armada is most certainly necessary. Even then, it's going to be really hard. So let's roll. Let's see if this is doable. I think it is. There are patterns to this. I just have to learn the patterns. You know, Planet pointed out last time one of the patterns, and I don't remember exactly, but it made a lot of sense. I think it consistently went for 2 blocks, 2 attacks, so we'll see if we can manipulate anything here. Already going for an attack off the bat, which is really good for us. It really is those last 2. The first one's honestly the weakest of them all, the Psychodontosaurus. I'm not too worried about that. Or Psychodontogenesis, that one. Oh, by the way, another reason to join the Discord, I'm going to be posting my daily BSIs over there. So if you guys want to see my Battle Stage Infinites, if I'm not always recording an episode on that day, I will go ahead and post it over there. I just think it'll be a neat way for you guys to just see what I'm doing, or see what I'm up to, and what cool and unique battles I'm doing. Of course, I'm doing oh shoot, I'm supposed to do a no flock challenge. Freak. I forgot about that. Okay, we'll just not count this one. Ah, damn, I forgot about that. I forgot I wasn't doing that. Or I was doing that. Ah, I forgot. Sorry, guys. It's genuinely been that long that I forgot I was doing a no flock challenge. The good thing is I've only done a Battle Stage Infinite like once or twice, so it's not like a crazy streak is broken. It's just kind of annoying because it's like I've been doing that the whole time, and then suddenly I just randomly forgot. Ah, that's annoying. I just forgot. Sorry, guys. I guess I just treat it as a normal event just because I haven't done one of these like actually difficult events ever since I came back. Yesterday, I spent all of part 1 doing like a bunch of these really easy like level 1 versus level 1 T-Rex versus Velociraptor, stuff like that. Like nothing like this. And then now we're actually here, so oh well. probably not the best of decisions, but we'll take it anyways. I do really miss out, like, I do kind of feel bad that I missed out on, what do you call it, Draco Lux or whatever, yeah. But Armada's still a little bit better, and I don't know, it's like, I have enough of those herbivores, I'll get that one eventually, it just would have been nice, you know. We missed out on 2 of the Ceratopsians, Draco Lux and Spinoceratops, which is really funny, but, you know, one day we'll be back there, and we will get it. Tis was not the day, I guess. I had time, honestly. I had time. I saw my friend playing it, and I was like, yep, I'm going to do that. And then, of course, I never actually did that. But there's no point in dwelling on the past. We are only going to look upon the future. Alright. Let's see. It's getting down to the wire. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, what do we do now? I guess we do 1, 2... God, Discord's going off. You guys can see the notifications and hear the sound. Oh my god. What is even going on? Okay, there we go. Alright. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Oh, okay, we're good. I thought I was dead. I was very worried for a second there, because I would have absolutely been screwed if I was not paying attention. Oh, there we go. Barely won that one. So sorry I broke the no flock thing. I guess I won't post that one. I'll start with the next one just because I forgot about that. My bad, gang. I think we could have done it without flocks. Maybe a couple stronger creatures, but I don't think it would have been possible. And we get a comment back, of course. I'll take the $50. At this point, the $50 is looking great. Look at that. It almost got us 3,000. It's honestly so much better to get those tiny packs whenever you're poor. And now we got a mystery pack, which is just, yay, so good, so great. I love that. Anyways, guys, I think we're gonna have to wrap it up because the Tridon Gen 2 stuff definitely isn't gonna come this episode. The rest of the heroic battles, that's gonna take a while. So we've still got a lot of stuff to do. That what's good, probably gonna have to be reserved for some longer, more laid back episodes in the future. But I think to keep this one short and just to end off on a strong part two of 2. I will have to go and end it off there. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And until then, I will see you next time. This is Jurassic Insider signing out.